Hello all, this is just a quick video just to describe your quadratics packet. First of all, the due date is January 7th, 2022. Alrighty, and the directions are pretty thorough, even though we know students don't like to read directions. I'm just going to go through, do a quick explanation. If you guys have any questions, you can ask during class. This video should be pretty short. All right, so follow the instructions of each prompt to find the values of the coefficients of the quadratic equations. So clue 1 says to solve for x, and your answer is the value for a, the coefficient of, the a coefficient of the quadratic equation in standard form. So basically you would go through, solve this equation. I'm just making something up. Let's say you get 3x equals 15, yada, yada. You get x equals 5. All right, that's our first answer. Then I would do my second clue here. My second clue says to simplify the expression using PEMDAS. So obviously, you know PEMDAS. Please use. Find your Sally. Boom, one step. All right, so we will follow PEMDAS, etc., and get our answer. Let's say in the end we get 10. All right, and then the next thing I need to do is to solve this proportion. Hopefully you guys remember how to solve a proportion. Cross multiply, and let's say in the end I get 4x equals 12. Again, I solve, and I get x equals 3. These are completely, false answers. But this is C. So C is 3, basically is what I figured out. B is 10, is what I figured out from here. And then the first one, A, I got 5. All right, so these are my 3 answers. So I'm going to use the clues to write an equation in the box in standard form. And remember, standard form is ax squared plus bx ax squared plus bx plus c. So I just said that a was 5, so 5x squared. On my b, I got 10 plus 10x, and then for c, I got 3. So this is going to be the quadratic that I work with for the rest of this example. All right, so now I go down to part 3. Part 3 is to find the vertex. So again, this is my equation, y equals 5x squared plus 10x plus 3. Again, this is totally a made-up equation. It's not at all going to help you get your actual answers, but I would use this, and then I would do my axis of symmetry. I would find my vertex, and then I would graph it. So, etc., do all that, get my graph. Move on to the next phase. Phase 5 says to solve it by factoring. So for this, I would have to take my quadratic, y equals 5x squared plus 10x plus 3, and I'm going to factor it. In this case, I would try to do AC because a is not 1. I would do my AC method, and I would find factors of 15 to give me 10. Obviously, this is not factorable. I just made up some random numbers. So this is not going to work. The ones you guys have all are factorable. So there's no concern about it not being factorable. But in the end, let's say we got something like 2x plus 3, 7x plus 4, etc. Solve it by factoring. Then you need to solve it using the quadratic formula. Then you need to solve it by completing the square. All of those need to be done for that problem. Then you have a whole nother one. Do the same thing. All right. For the entire project, there are 3 different ones. For this one, note that it says that it's the sum of x and y. So just read carefully, etc. But again, in total, there are 3. And for each one, you're doing pretty much the same process, figuring out A and B and, working your way through each one. All right. I will see you guys on Thursday. Have a great day without Barry.